Josh Taylor, if you're in the house, could you please come to the block, please? Josh Taylor.
Right now.
Roger says right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my clock says 1 o'clock straight up right now. We're going to get this deal underway here very shortly. Welcome each and every one of you here to the sale here in El Reno, Oklahoma, the Reds in the Heartland sale. This is, I think, our 5th year down here doing this sale, and it's been a pleasure to work with the consigners and all the people involved, sale barn crew right on down the line. Before we get started into the business end of this, one of the intricate members of the Oklahoma Association has suffered a tremendous loss. The Dorman family has been involved in this since it started. They lost their daughter here a couple weeks ago, and if you would join me in a moment of silence to honor Raylan, I would appreciate that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our hearts and thoughts and prayers sure go to the Dorman family, and it's a tremendous loss. We've been through it ourselves, and I can sure relate to them. Now we get into the business of the sale. We'll start out here. I would sure like to mention the lunch sponsors today. Minco Grain and Feed, Dalton Ray stepped up and sponsored part of the meal. Jeff Earls, 3J Farms, the Dorman Family RJ2 Cattle Company sponsored part of it. Barry Oslin, his family. Eddie Mack, 3MM Farms sponsored your lunch today. Is awful good. If you haven't got it in there, make sure you take a quick breeze through there and do that. Right now, Josh is with us here. I'm going to introduce Josh Taylor to us. He's our newest member of the commercial marketing team for the Red Angus Association of America. He's going to go over just a few things real briefly with you. If you have any questions, make sure you hunt him up out there outside here as we go along. Here is Josh Taylor.
Well, thank you. It's certainly a pleasure to be here this afternoon. Like you said, I'm about 3 weeks into this job as your newest commercial marketing representative, and I sure look forward to the opportunity to get to know everybody here within the state of Oklahoma, all you progressive breeders, your longtime breeders, to introduce myself and let me know how we can help you guys market these Red Angus cattle. I've got some flyers scattered around at different places. If you haven't found them yet, they tell you a little bit about the FCCP program and the Allied Access program that we have, the value-added programs that you can get in on with the Red Angus Association. Super easy process, 15-minute phone call, get you those tags. You'll see that added value within those cattle because of that source and age verification, the traceability that follows those cattle all the way through to the grid. There's some big advantages but on the female side as well when you talk about the premium red baldies, the American Reds, the Red Navigator, or the Red Choice as well. I'd be happy to visit with anybody about that if you've got any questions during or after the sale. And I certainly look forward to meeting you all and getting into the business of the Red Angus here in the state of Oklahoma. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. Excited to have him join our commercial marketing team at the Red Angus Association. Like I say, make sure you hunt him up if you have any questions or any type of thing that way. We'll go right on into the nuts and bolts of this deal, guys. I mean, cattle market around the world is really taking off. We're at the lowest cattle numbers in 60 years. Kind of let that sink in just a little bit. If you have 2 blades of grass out there that you think can support a cow, now's the time to do it. Everything I see, everything I read, everybody I talk to says this thing's going to get plumb crazy. I mean, the numbers just aren't there. The calves aren't there. The feedlots aren't getting the calves in there. It's going to be a serious business to be involved in the next several years. As we go along here, I do want to make it very clear. I have bids up here on the sale block myself from people that phoned in. The ring men have bids as well. We have DV Auction here with us. They will be bringing us bids from DV Auction from across the world. I'm not going to spend a lot of time up here telling you stuff you already know. With that, I'm going to introduce Mr. Barrett Simons. Exciting young man to be in with. I got to work with him a couple of weeks ago at my own sale. I think the future is very bright for this young man. He used to work for our commercial marketing team. Then he went and got into the auctioneer profession and kind of did the whole Rookie of the Year deal at the LMA contest. So very excited to have him with us. I'm going to turn the mic over to him to take care of the business end of this deal, and we'll try to have you a good, snappy sale as we go along.
You bet. Thank you, Stuart. And certainly is my pleasure to be back here. As Stuart mentioned, always enjoyed this sale in the first part of April, enjoyed visiting with the consigners and several of you as buyers. And again, really excited to be back here and catching up with you folks here today. Stuart hit on a little bit, and I'm not going to give a lot of speeches, but what a time as we go through the spring and some of these bull and female sales to be just involved in the beef business. The optimism is there. The market is progressing at a rapid pace, and the genetics that we're going to put on display today for you folks have an opportunity, whether it be purebred or commercial genetics, to be some of the most profitable purchases that you make. As we look at what the far out future says that these cattle are going to be worth, that's what drives this business. We talk about some of these feeding cattle that are going to come off grass here in the Osage and through the Flint Hills at the end of the summer. Those boys are going to be back in, and next fall they're going to be given a lot more than what they've had to as of late in these calf markets. And that directly impacts us as purebred and seed stock producers as well, because in turn, as you well know, the commercial cow-calf man then has extra dollars in his pocket to come back and invest further into genetics. And so whichever end of this thing you're on, like I say, purebred or commercial, rest assured we are headed in the right direction, and it's awfully fun to be a part of, both as I sit in this chair and, of course, my other profession, as Stuart mentioned, as a feeder cattle auctioneer there up through eastern Kansas. And so I won't give a lot of speeches, Stuart, but we've talked about it at length, and profitability at the farm and ranch level is something that I just get pretty darn excited about. And I do believe, my friends, that good Red Angus cattle and good Red Angus genetics belong right at the forefront of the profitability conversation. With that, we'll step into the auction here. Terms of the auction this afternoon will be as set forth by the Red Angus Association of America. I'm sure most of you are familiar with those. I do have some good hands out in front ringside. Mr. Colt Cunningham here to my far right. Spence Kidney's going to be working center field, and a good friend, Mr. Clint Cunningham here to my left and your right. Please turn your bids into those gentlemen. They'll in turn throw them into me, and we will have a good snappy sale. And if we do get tied up throughout the course of the afternoon or have 2 people claim the same bid, we'll sure open it back up between them and them only. If you have any questions throughout the afternoon, don't be afraid to stop us, guys. We want this to be a great experience for you. We think we've got a tremendous set of cattle out back that we hope you had the opportunity to evaluate and go through yourselves. And again, if you haven't registered for a buyer number, this is going to be your last call as we get going here. We will be using a buyer number and bidder number system here throughout the afternoon. And I think we're ready to go ahead and get kicked off, and we've got a phenomenal set of cattle here to lead off Reds in the Heartland that'll come in the ring here next.
You bet. Thank you, Barrett. We're going to start this off with the junior donation heifer. All the proceeds from this heifer goes to the Junior Association here in Oklahoma City, generously donated by Jeff Earls, 3J Farms, and his wife, Jamie. You know, and what a donation she is. She is AI bred and safe to the great 9-mile franchise 6305 bull. And you study her pedigree, you study her numbers. I mean, she ranks in the top 11% of the breed for weaning, 10% yearling, 12% average daily gain, and 6% milk. She is just a phenomenal donation. Thank you, Jeff Earls. I know you're in the building here somewhere, right up there at the top. Let's give Jeff Earls a hand for this great donation.
You bet, Jeff, and thank you. And again, we are getting kicked off here on the Junior Red Angus donation female. Right there she is. You've seen her credentials. You've seen her on the hoof, and here we go. How many dollars you want to give? Junior donation heifer, $10,000 on her. Who said 15, 16, 16, 17, 1800, 18. I'm 18. I'm 17, 1800, 18, 19, 2000 there, 2000, 2100 out to. I'm 2200 and 23. I'm 3 4. And now 4. I'm 2300, 400. I'm 500 and 5. It's 24, 555 down here, 2400 bed. Now 5. I'm gonna go here.
All the proceeds go to the Oklahoma Junior Association, guys, and just to plant a little seed, the calf she's carrying would be very eligible to come back to this sale next year.
I'd say so now.
And you could probably make a little money on this deal for what we've got bid on her right now.
I'm bid. I got 25, 6 here. 6, 7, 27, 7. I'm gonna go 2600, 6, 7. And here, I got 6 here, 7, 7. So 6, 7. I'm gonna go here. 6 here now, 7. Nice, sold out there. $2,600 and put it on.
Mr. Rethel King doing the buying. Buyer 43.
43 the buyer. Thank you, Rethel.
Thank you, Rethel. You bet, give him a hand. Great supporter. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to run a set of pairs in front of you that could lead off any sale in the world. I mean, you talk about cattle that are fancy, cattle that are good, cattle that are flat getting it done. These are the cattle you're getting ready to look at. We're going to offer them to you. There's the babies, and isn't that a nice set of babies? We're going to offer you to them in lots of 10. You can see what mamas are producing right here in front of you. You talk about some gals that are flat getting it done out there on not a lot of grass. The only reason they're here, and I'll be very honest with you, the only reason they're here is because they lost some grass leases. If they still had their leases, these cattle would not be here today, and I think this is a tremendous, tremendous set of cattle. We're going to offer them to you in lots of 10, and I think this is a tremendous set of commercial pairs right here, guys.
Yeah, I'd say so. Now show them the door and bring in the mamas. You've seen the babies now. I'm on a tremendous set of commercial pairs right there. I'm showing the gate, please. What do you want to do on them, guys? In who said $3,000? I'm 3,000 down 3 fire time. Do you want them? I'll take $2,000. Give 2,100. I'm 1 2,000.
They're waiting to see the mamas.
21 Get here. Here they come now.
Here comes the mamas, guys, and you'll like them. I mean, I studied these quite a little bit yesterday when we were sorting, pairing them back up, and the udders are phenomenal on these young ladies, and, they're in good rig, ready to go home, and they're doing a good job raising them babies.
Yeah, I'm pretty good shape for a first calf female, gentlemen. Here we go. In 3,000 then. I'll take 2. 2,000. 2,000. 2,100. See it. 2. 2,200. Again. 2,300. 3. And now 4. 2,400. 4. I got 23. 4 on them. 5 on them. 2,500 and
these are the right kind, guys.
25 and 2,500 and 2,500 and I got 24 online now 5. I'm 5 at 25. Who's that? Show them the gate.
Barrett, I thought we'd be the other side of 3,500 on these deals. I really did. I don't know where you can go in the world and find a better set of first calf Red Angus heifers in that kind of rig, raising those kind of calves for sale, guys. You throw these things up in northwest Iowa, middle Iowa, up where I'm from, and I mean, we're talking $36,000, $38,000 up to $4,000 a head on these deals, and we're about half money.
You're just a few months away from that group of red Angus calves that you saw come through the ring be worth $1,500 or $1,600 as weaned calves, ladies and gentlemen. I got $2,400 in now half. I'll let you be $2,450. I'm better than the better 24 and 4 and 50. I'm better than the better 2,450. No 15 and the better 500 and better than the better net. You're out now. Better than the better 25, 5.5. See it. Third and the better 5.5. Here than the better 600. I'm better than the better 2,600 and better than the better 50, 50 and the better 2,600, 6 how. I'm 2,600 and what do you think? Better than the better half dollar. I'm 26 here, half. Better than the better net. You're out. You got to be 2,650 on them. Better than the better. Show them the door. I'm 2,650, 50, 9. The better half. And now 700, sir. Better than the better 2,700 and the better. Do that, sir. I heard the better.
They're the right kind, Eddie.
2,650 now 700 and the better 2,700. I now have now here than the better half here. Little quicker internet 27.7 how. Yeah, better than the better 27.750. Here than the better 2,750 now 15 the better. And I'm gonna go 2,750. I better the better sold them out $2,700. 29.29 the buyer. Thank you, Spence.
Goodbye. Thank you, Eddie. Appreciate that. This will be your lot 91B come in. There'll be 6 of these young ladies and their babies, and you talk about some peas in the pod right here, guys. I mean, this is a nice set. If you didn't want 10, here's a chance to get a few less than what you were looking at before. We'll let these babies out of here and bring mamas in, but take a good look at these babies. I mean, there's some big old tops, big rib shape in there. I mean, this is the right kind of cattle. If you sell feeder cattle, the heifers you could sure retain and make breeding heifers out of them as well. Bring them heifer calves right back here and we'll sell them. Get the babies shuffled out of here and we'll bring mamas in. Oh, you like them better already, don't you, Barrett? Here's quite a set, guys.
You can lay a board across them now, gentlemen. Who said $2,700? I'm who said 2,000? And 21 2. 3 4 2,400 and 4 and 24 450. Come on, come on. 5 25 5 2,500 and 24 and 5. In now 5 and the 2,400. Now 5. I'm what do you want to do? I am have a juice, sir. I'm heard in the 5. Sir, heard in the 2,400 and 5 5.
These are all Western origin cattle, guys. These come out of Montana.
Folks, they're just like the last deal. Just be a gate cut right off the deal now. I got 2,400. You want to be 50? I'm heard in the 2,400 and 50 59. I'm gonna go. Heard in the 2,450. I've heard in the sold out online 2,400. 501. Thank you.
Headed to Pecan Gap, Texas. Thank you so much. Bring on lot 91C. You'll like these just as well. This will be another group of 10. Let the babies in. You can take a gander at them, and then we'll roll mamas right in behind them. This might be the biggest set of calves in the bunch.
Wow.
If you don't like them calves, guys, I'm not sure what else I can show you. I mean, you get behind them and look at them. You get over the top of them and look at them. They're just a salty, fancy bunch of calves now. Let's let them little rascals out and bring in the factories right behind them, and then we'll have an auction. All right, now we're going to let the factories in, guys, and it's not very often I get impressed by a bunch of commercial cows. I kind of run the purebred circles, but here is a set that'll flat knock you off your socks.
I'm on a be the kind now. I'm be the kind. I'm how many dollars in 2,800 down 9. I'm come on 2,000 and 221 2,300 and see a 3. I'm 3 4 and now 4 2,400 and 3 4 I'm 2,350 then I'm and now 4 again 2450 on them. I got 2450 now 5. I'm 25. Clint, you're out there. 25. 5 and a half. I'm did 2550. I'm 2500 and 5 and a half here and 6 here. I'm 2600. I got 25 and a half in Texas. $2,600. I'm here. Show them the door. I'm 2600.
Barrett, I'm going to make a prediction right here. When you sell them babies off these cows this fall, you're going to have about $800 invested in the factories. You can breed them right back to the bull of your choice. And I mean, if you're here to make money, guys, this is the deal. I mean, you're going to end up with $800-900 in the cow when you sell the babies off of them. She'll be bred back, and she'll have calves just as good or better than the ones here. And I hate to say better because that was a salty set of calves.
And she's only going to be worth more as this deal goes up. She might be worth that when you go to sell her. I got 25 and a half. Who wants to be $2,600? I'm show them the door then. 2,600. 6 here, don't have her. 2,600 and 50 77. 27. So I'm going to go here. 650. 7 here. 7. Sold out 2,650. 501 strikes again. Thank you.
He knows the good ones. He's putting together a load, guys. Watch him. Bring on light 91D. This will be another group of 10. Show you the babies first, and then we'll bring the factories right in behind them. Oh, peas in the pod, every one of them. How do you like them, Mr. Barrett? Awful nice set of calves, guys. I don't know how much we can keep preaching how good they are, but I think
be pretty shapy, wouldn't they, Stuart? Oh, my.
All right, let's let the mamas in here, let the babies out, and let the mamas in, and we'll get after it. I can tell you what, if I could find an old widow woman that had a whole bunch of grass, I'd be romancing her trying to put this group together now.
I've been working on it for several years, Stuart.
I'm way older than you, so I'll put a little history behind that. This will be their mamas coming in. This will be 91D, the lot that we're on right now, if you're following along in your sheet. Here's a super good set of really, 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 really good commercial red Angus heifers. You've seen the proof. It walked through the ring here just a few minutes ago, and it just don't get any better, guys. I mean, there's not a whole...
Hey, come back to the auction now. Who give? I'm 25. Down now. 2,000 hooked up. Now 1. 2, 3, 9. 4. 2,400 and 4 and 5. 24, 5. Come on. 25. 5 600. I'm 2,600. Now how? 2,600 and 50, 59. Now how? I got 2,600 now half now. Outside then. 6 here now how? I'm 2,650. 6 and a half. Half. Nice, sold out. $2,600. Same way. And they're Texas bound on 501. Thank you.
Thank you, Cole. Appreciate that. Bring on the babies off of 91E. There'll be 10 of these little rascals too. These are the younger sets of them, calved a little later than the others did, but you talk about putting peas in a pod now. They put them all together right here. We'll let you look at them just a minute, and then we'll bring the factories right in behind them.
You can go ahead and let them out. And open the door.
Awful nice set of calves, guys. There's not a runny eye, a snotty nose, or nothing in this whole group here, guys. I was out and helped pair them up yesterday, and, I mean, there's just not a flaw in them. Let's bring in the factories, bring in 91E's mamas right here.
In be the last set of them off this consignment now. Be the last set of the good 91s.
Last of the commercial pairs all day.
Here we go. I'm who give. I'm I got 221. 22, 3 again. 3, 3, 4. 24. And now half. Clancy half. 5. 2500. 25, 5.5. Your call. 25, $5.5. I'm come on, down now. 6 here. 2600 and 6 here. I'm half how. 26 and 50 on them. 2600 and 50, 50 on the 2600 and 50. Show them the door. I'm how. 2650. I'm gonna go now. 2600 and a half. I have half. Nice. Sold out online. $2,600. $2,600. 501. Thank you, Cole.
Goodbye on a great set of females. Cole, let's roll into lot 92. 92 comes to us from Ronnie Lawson's. You look on your supplement sheet, they got missed in the catalog. Here are some commercial bred females coming to us here from Ronnie Lawson, the R-Bar-L. There's 4-year-old was born July 27th, 19. They're 75% Red Angus, 25% Hereford. They've been exposed to the Hurricane Drive bull from May 21st through, I guess that'd be August 3rd. Preg checked on February 13th, confirmed 6-month bred. They've had all their shots. They're ready to go home and do nothing but make you money.
You bet, guys. And there they are, a good set of young to running age females right there, and they're just about ready to lay down and do it, I think. And 2000 I'm 14, 1500. I'm who's at 1500 and 1500 down guys, and here's a set of heavy
study
bred
this deal a little
now.
closer, guys. I mean, you look at a couple of them udders, they're not very far off from Kevin. You can get them home, they're not that close. But you'll be in the business.
Here we go, guys. Look at them fat cattle selling for 24 and 500 right about now. And you got a chance to buy the factory. I'm going to let you all play 1100, 1200 on them. 12, yeah, 12, 12, 12, 15, 1200, 1200, 12, yeah, 12, and let's have some fun. Come on, 13, 13, show them the door and see it.
They had babies on them.
I'm now half. Give me half. I'm 1350, 15, 14, 14, 4 years old. I'm now how. I'm 1450. I'm net. Come down now. 14 how. I'm 1400 and
they had babies on them, right? Yep.
I'm true down 1500.
They had babies on them, guys. They'd be bringing 25, 600.
15 and now half. 15, 15. You all right? 15, 15 half. 15. I sold them out then. 1500. Sold them out 1500. 47 a buyer. 47 a buyer. Thank you.
That was a tremendous buy. Let's go to lot 90. These come from Eddie Mack up there at 3MM Farms. 5 bred heifers, FCCP tagged, complete vaccination program right on down the line. Confirmed bred to the 4 to 5 months to the Osland bull. You talk about a nice set of bred heifers right here, and bred right and taken care of right. They're in perfect running condition, ready to go home and have babies, and you know, another 4 months down the road, you can be sitting in tall grass with babies out there bouncing around in the sunshine.
I gotta have a little more for these now. Who's that? I'm 2000 on a bred heifer here. Give me time. 14, 1500. I'm 15, 1500. Come back the auction. 1200. I'm 1200 and 50, 50. 1250 1200 and look at here now, guys. Again, I got 1,250. We're selling fat cattle for twice this now, and here's a chance
Exactly
at
right.
factory. Here's a
Gotta
chance
get
to
them off
you
the
in
scale,
female
guys.
now.
Get them off the scale. Here's a really nice set of commercial bred heifers.
I'm telling you what, and they're carrying the tag. 12 and a half, 13. 13, half, come on. 14, 1,450 on them. 14 bid, 14 half. Show them the door. I'm half. 15 high. 15. Hit 1,500. 1,500, sir. We got a ways to go. I'm 14 and a half. 15. 15. Then 15. I'm gonna go. 1,500. What do you think? 1,500. 15. High. You're down. Sold out 1,450. 43. The buyer, thank you.
Mark them a bargain. Let's go to 86A. 86A. There'll be 5 of these heifers in this. Whoa, there's more than 5. All right. These come from the Niswonger Farms. I got off a little bit on my page over here. There'll be 10 of these heifers here. Birth dates range from February 9th to March 12th, so they're all pretty tight. You talk about peas in the pod now, guys. I don't know if you tried to sort them or wanted to sort them, which one you'd even throw out of this deal. Here's a really, really nice set. They're guaranteed to open. Had to pour on Vision 7, no implants, brucellosis, the whole deal. You can read the footnotes in here as well as I can, guys, but here's a tremendous set of open heifers.
On look at here at 86A, be my cattle. I'm how many dollars on a good set of females in? 2,000 2. I'm here down 11, now 12. I'm 1,200 and 13, 14, 14 and 14 13 won't be 1350. I'm 15 now 14 and 1,400 and 14. I'm how to go? 1350.
Better set of cattle in the ring, guys.
1350 on them. And I don't know what they weigh now, but I tell you what, we're selling some of them for that aren't nearly that good. We're selling some of them feeding heifers for that aren't nearly that good. 13 and a half, 14, and do that. Now half. In 1,400 and 50, 14's here. Half. Half. I have. Sold out 1,400. Sold out 1,400. 47. The buyer, thank you.
Let's bring on the B lot of them. Should be 10 of those as well.
I
can't tell much difference.
86B. Come along here. How many dollars then? 14. Half. In 1,400 and 50, 15 in the 1,100, 1,200 and 12 here. Half. 13. In 1,500 and 14. Now how? 14.50 on 14's here. Half. 14. Half. I'm 1,450 down outside then 59 spends your way how sold out 1,400. Put them on. 34. Thank you, sir.
Bring on lot 82 to us. These come to us from 3J Farms. Jeff and Jamie Earls up there in Ravia, Oklahoma. You know, every one of Jeff's animals that you'll see in here today, commercial, registered, whatever, they've all been pelvic measured. They're all grade A's on the pelvics, so that work is all done. You can buy these with confidence. They're November and December borns, open and ready to breed to the bull of your choice. Here's a really nice little set of 5 open Red Angus females.
Be a smaller package, but a good package. I'm who's that? I'm what do you want to do here? 1,500 then. I'll take 11 now 12. 13 here 14 here 14 here 50 see it 40 50 how I got 1,450 and 50 on a bird and the 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 bird and 14, 50 and the bird 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 and Colt, you call me 14, bird and the bird and the bird and no, I had 1350 ahead of you. You came late to the party. I'll let you be 1400 though if you want to do that. You hit 1400, is he sure? You hit 14, bird and the 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 bird.
Better cattle, guys, better cattle.
13, 15 and the bird and the bird 14. I'm gonna go bird and the bird and the bird and 15. High bird and the bird and the bird and sold out then 1350. 34, putting a good group of them together. Thank you.
Bet. He knows the good ones, doesn't he? Let's roll into 88A. 88A will be the next ones to us. These come to us from the 06 Cattle Company. Pete and Christy Jeffries up there at El Reno. Got quite a bunch of them here. We're going to offer you 5 of them to you at a time here. Get these fancy little ladies in here and let you look at them. This is a tremendous run of heifers right here, guys. You know, they average 850 pounds straight through on the whole deal, and they've been on a great vaccination mental program right along, coming off wheat and ready to go home and breed.
If you know red Angus cattle in the state of Oklahoma, then you know Pete Jeffrey, my friend. We got to have something out of this good set of females, don't we? Who give 1500 and here's the set you came to buy, 1200, 13 30, 40 1500 half 1650 1650 on a 16's here and half hard in the 50 16's here high bird in the 17 bird in the do you want them boys here in the 17 I got 1650 in the 17 I'm gonna go here in the 1650
I'm gonna sweeten the pot just a little bit.
17
If you buy these, we'll give you the option to roll the next 3 pens behind them, a total of 20 heifers if you so choose to. So you can buy these and take them as you want them, or you can roll up to 20 heifers.
Let you do a bigger job if you want to now. I got 16 and a half. I need 1700. And 1700 and 1650 outside then. 17 I have. Sold out 1650 and put them on. $43, the buyer, 43 this time. Thank you.
You want to look at the next group, Rethel?
Takes both.
Wants to see them. Bring in the next group. We'll let him look at them. He has the option to sweep them as well. Looks like there's 5 in that group. Takes them too.
Takes them as well. Thank you. Put him on 43 and get him a good pin.
Bring on the next one. He has options on them as well. This will be 88C coming in next. Rethel has the option on those as well. Takes them as well, you betcha. Go the same way. Now, we've got one more group we can show you, Rethel. We get these out of the ring, and then we'll have to start over. Let him out, he says. He takes them too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll roll right into the lot 88E. As soon as we get these out of the rings, these will be just same group of heifers, handled the same way, the whole deal. We get these out of the ring, and I think you'll like them just as well. All right, this will be the 88E coming to us here, guys, right off the Jeffries pen of heifers there. You talk about a nice set from one end to the other. I don't know. It'd be hard for me to say I don't like these as well or better than the last 20.
Can't tell them apart, that's for certain, Stuart. I'm still working on the good Jeffrey cattle. What do you want to do? I'm who give 15 on them. 1500 13 now have. 40 40 15 1500 see it there have how. I'm 15 50 I'm 16 again 50 50 16 half I'm 17 what do you think? 17 in 1700 and 1659 17 1700 and 17 sold them to you, Clint. 1650 43, and he knows a good one, doesn't he?
Pete in there. Roll another 20 if he wants to, Pete. All right, Rethel, you got the option on the next 3 pins if you want to look at them. Roll them. All right, he's going to take the next 3 pins as well. Thank you, Rethel. That I can tell on the live mic. Well, that's a quick way of putting together a pretty good cow herd now, isn't it?
I'd say you'll have something. You get those cattle bred, them and their sisters, and you'll have a nice uniform group, folks. We've got some more of them to show you, I believe, when it gets done, so don't miss out on a good opportunity here today.
We'll still have 3 groups of them to show you when 88I, J, and K will be the ones remaining. Yep.
How many
There be 27 left, Pete? Oh, there'll be 17 left. 17, I believe, isn't there? Isn't there 17 of them left, Pete? These roll? Yes. 8 head? Yeah. I think we'll have more than that, but I'm not sure. I think we've, no. That's what I thought. Let's roll them girls right out of here. This should be the I lot here, right? All right, this will be lot 88I. There'll be 3 of these ladies.
You bet, guys.
Here to buy a big group, here's a
K
chance.
remain as same good cattle now. Still working on Pete Jeffrey's good cattle here. We're going to sell them to you now. 12 and a half, 13. 12 and a half bid, 13. Come on. Half, 14. 14. Come on. 14 half. 15. 15. 1500 and 15 there down again there 15 half how 15 50 on them 15's here now half 16 there again there come on there 16 half how 16 50 on them 16 50 it half here 17 17 I 17 sold out 1650
Market
43
is steady.
43 thank
Send
you
them right along with the red group. This will be 88J coming to us here. There'll be 5 of these fancy little ladies right here.
Inward in the same good cattle now. Inward in the how many dollar high in the who said let's break a record on Jeffrey's deal. Make them bring 17. Inward in the okay 12 and a half 13 in the 14 14 1400 and 14's here that time there the 15 15 in the again in the half half 15 half 16 come on the no how 1650 on them halfway time 16 half half 1650 on them you want them sir keep them together now 16 half half
Better set of heifers in the ring, guys. Better set of heifers.
Keep them together there and you want them 16's here half half I'm in center field 16 half and now 17 quarter you say it 16 half you give me that and now 17 17 I have sold them then 1650 and we appreciate the help but they go to the same pen.
Same way, you betcha. This will be the K lot, 88K. There'll be 5 of these fancy little ladies here. Honestly, guys, I have trouble telling A through K apart.
In they're that kind. I'm let you get these, sir. I'm who's had how many dollars? 13, 15, 14, 1450 on them 15, 15, then you want 14, 50, 15, 15, I'm gonna go. Come on, 15. 15 how? Yeah, 15 50 on them get the now half 16 try turn 16 here and half how 16 50 on them here now high 16 how 1700 and oh you've been running second all day now it's 17 17 high I'm gonna go
worth the money
1700 I have 17 sold out 1650 same way 43
Send the big truck. This will be 89A, guys, 89A.
89A Eddie Mack
These
cattle
come
now.
from Eddie Mack up there. I mean, you talk about a complete program. Eddie does a good job up there every year. Average about 800 pounds, guaranteed to be open. I mean, there's just not a hole in these little ladies here. Put them all together, turn them out with your bull, and reap the benefits here about a year from now.
Oh, I'm Eddie Mack's good cattle. I'm what do you want to do on them? 2002. I'm 12 and a half, 13, 1300 and 12 and a half here 13. Yeah, 1259, 1300, and I'm gonna let you all play 1000, 10, 50 on them now 1100. Yeah, 10, 50 now 1100. 10, 15, get
them off scale, guys.
10, 50, 1100 now 1150 on them 1150, I'm 11 half, get 1150, 12, now 12, I got 11 half and I'm hooked up, now 12, 12, 1200,
This is a better set of heifers, guys. Better set of heifer in the ring here. Eddie Mack's done a phenomenal job for years and years and years doing this deal. Probably out of an Osland bull, if I'm not mistaken, and a lot of history behind these heifers. Great set of females.
I got 1200 bid. Good speech. Now have 1250. 13. 1300 and 1300 and here we go. 13 half how. I'm 1300 and 50. He's weakening, don't you? I'm 13 now how. in the bed of the half. I'm gonna go here in the bed of the sold them to him 1,300. Sold them to him 1,300. 34. We got 43 and 34 going at it and doing battle.
This will be the 89B lot, guys. I believe there's 10 in this group. If you're looking for a little bigger group, this will be the group to get after right here. Once again, from Eddie Mack up there, does a phenomenal job. Used a lot of those Osland bulls. You'll see some of them in the sale here a little bit later on. But here is a really nice set of heifers, young as they can be and ready to go to work here.
Here's a set of them come to you a little bit truer in their condition. Now, you turn them out on something green, and that's the kind that's going to take a straw of semen. I tell you what, who said 1,000, now 1,100. Now 15, now 15 in the bed of the bear, 1,200, and bear in the bed of the bear, 12, 12, dig in the bed of the bear, 1,200, and bear in the bed of the bear, 12, 12, dig in the bed of the bear, 1,200, and now 12, bear in the bed of the bear, dig in the bed of the bear, 1,200, and bear in the bed of the bear, 12, yeah, 12, bear in the bed of the bear, dig in the bed of the bear, 1,200, and bear in the bed of the bear. What do you want to do? I'm 11 and a half here, now 12. And bear in the bed of the bear, dig in the bed of the bear, 12, 12, 12, bear in the bed of the bear, dig in the bed of the bear.
Guys, I don't want to tell you how to spend your money, but these things ought to be about 1,400, 1,500 before we draw a hard breath. I mean, let's just be honest about this deal. The price cattle sell over the scale today, and we're talking this for breeding quality red Angus commercial females.
A quality female, and that's just it, Stuart. And they're in the ring, and there's nothing more they lack. I'm true at 1,200, 12 and a half on them. And bird in the bed of the bear, 12 here, and half. Heard in the bed of the bear, dig in the bed of the bear. What do you think? Heard in the bed of the bear, 1,200. Heard in the bed of the bear, half. Dig in the bed of the bear, half. Sold out then, $1,200. Sold out, $1,200. 21, thank you.
Let's go to 89. 89C will be the lot. 89C. Once again, come to us from Eddie. Does a phenomenal job up there. Says he's slowing down, but I don't see much slow down in his operation yet anyway. These will be another 10 of those really fancy young females here, ready to go home, get out on that grass, and really do some great things for you.
Ian bird in the bed of the bird, they're carrying a tag, gentlemen. Bird in the bed of the bird, carrying a tag. Bird in the bed of the bird, 1,000 now 1,100. I'm bird in the bed of the bird, 1,200, and bird in the bed of the bird, in the bed of the bird, 12, 12, 12. Bird in the bed of the bird, 1,200, and bird in the bed of the bird, 12. Yeah, 12. Bird in the bed of the bird, in the bed of the bird, 1,200, and bird in the bed of the bird, in the bed of the bird, 12. 11, 50. I'm bird in the bed of the bird. Who wants a bird in the bed of the bird, 11 and a half. Bird in the bed of the bird, in the bed of the bird, 12. And now 12, Barrett in the bed of the Barrett, dig in the bed of the Barrett, 1,200, and dig in the bed of the Barrett, 12.
You know, Barrett, I'm going to plant just one little seed here. Take these things home, kick a bull out with them, take them to the sale this fall, and you'll probably maybe double your money.
I'd say you'd be in the ballpark there now. You can raise them for that, gentlemen. I got 12 and a half. Ian Bird in the bed of the Bird, 12, 15 in the bed of the Bird, dig in the bed of the Bird, 1,200, half. Heard in the bed of the Bird, how many go? Heard in the bed of the Bird, 1,200, and 15 in the bed of the Bird, dig in the bed of the Bird, and I have. Heard in the bed of the Bird, and sold out then. $1,200, sold out, $1,200. 43, strikes again, thank you.
Oh, Rethel knows a bargain when he sees one, by golly. This next one to be 89D. 89D. Oh, looky here. This might be the best set of the whole bunch. There'll be 10 of these yellow tagged heifers right here, guys. And you talk about a set that's got some style, some growth, some punch in them. I mean, this is the real deal right here. Let's set a new top.
Ian Bird in the bed of the Bird, dig in the bed of the Bird, who's had in the bed of the Bird, 13. I'm Bird in the bed of the Bird, dig in 1,000 now 1,100. And Bird in the bed of the Bird, dig in the bed of the Bird, 11, half. Dig in the bed of the Bird, 12. Yeah, 12. Bird in the bed of the Bird, 1,200. And Bird in the bed of the Bird, 12. Bird in the bed of the Bird, dig in the bed of the Bird, 12. Yeah, 12. Bird in the bed of the Bird, get in the bed of the Bird, 1,200. Bird in the bed of the Bird, half. Bird in the bed of the Bird, 1,200. And 15 in the bed of the Bird, dig in the bed of the Bird, half. I got 12 and a half on them. Bird in the bed of the Bird, dig in the bed of the Bird, and how many go? Bird in the bed of the Bird, 12 here and half. Dig in the bed of the Bird, 1,200, and Bird in the bed of the Bird, 15. I Bird in the bed of the Bird, sold out 1,200. Sold out 1,200, and put them on. 24, thank you.
That was a great buy. Let's go to lot 84. Lot 84 will be 7 of these open heifers coming from Jacob Mack. They are sired by the Heritage Bull he bought in this sale here a year or two ago. They've had all their vaccinations, FCCP tagged, weighing 700-800 pounds average across the board. They're 75 to 90% red Angus, bangs vaccinated, ready to go home, hit some grass, and go to work.
84 is my cattle now. Who's had 12 and a half. I'm 1,010, 50 on 1,100 and half. 11 one more, half. In now 12, 1,200, 12, 11 half here now 12, you want them, sir? I'm 1,200 and 12, 11
These be money makers right here, guys.
11, 15, here we go. 12, sold out 1,150, Colts weight. 41, the buyer. Thank you, sir.
Buy right there. Go to 85A. 85A. Once again from Jacob Mack. I think there will be 6 heifers in this group, if I'm not mistaken. Sired by the Spartacus Cedar Bull and the Takeover Bull, Tango, right on down the line. Once again, we're weighing 700-800 pounds. Same percentage of breeding on them. Really nice young set of commercial females.
Still working on the Mac cattle there. I'm 85A. I'm 1,010, 50 on them. 1,000 bid 10 now. I hear the 10, 50 on them. 1,100, 10, 50, 1,100 and 1,100, 50, 50 in the half, 11, 50, 11 half, 11, 50, and now half, I'm gonna go.
A little bit of feed, a little bit of grass, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of rain, and this deal could blow wide open.
11 half, I'm gonna go. I'm 11, 50 on them, half. I have sold out then 1,100, but I'm on 55. Don't get it backwards.
That was a good buy. That was a really good buy. Go to 85B. Should be the next 6 head. Once again from Jacob Mack. Just a gate cut right off the other set. I might like this set just a little better.
I think they're a notch up, notch bigger now. In 85B, I'm here down 1,000 now, 10, 50 on them, 1,010, 50 on them, now 1,100, now 50, now 15 in the 50, 50 in the half. In now 50 on them, 11, 50 on them, 11, 50. I'm do you want them, half, 11, 59, half. Sold out then 1,100. Same way, 55, the buyer keeping together.
Let's roll right on to 87A. 87A will be the next one in to us. Coming to us from the Voth Reds out there at Hillsdale. There will be, I believe, 34 of these all together. This will be the 87A lot. Should be 10 in this group, I believe, but somebody better count. Don't look like 10 to me. 2, looks like 7.
7 cattle. It'll be 7 cattle here
7
now.
times the money right here, guys. 7 times.
Working for Voth Reds out there at Hillsdale now. How many $1,200. You 1,200. 1,200. 1,000 then 10, 50 on them. 10, 50 on them. 10, 50, 50 time. Jeepers, gentlemen, you can graze them for 9. Give 9.5.
All sired by Oslin Bulls, guys.
Oslin sired. I'm half. Come on, 950 on them. Now 1,000 now. 950 in the 1,000 bid. Now 1050 in the now 1,100. And now 1,100 and now 1,150 now 50 now 50 down again. 1050 on them. Half. 1150 on them. I'm 1,100 now 50 now 50 in the I'm gonna go here in the 1,100 and 50 59 half. Sold out there, cold 1,100, and put them on 43. I'm 43.
Goodbye, Rethel. Let's go to the 87.
Rethel, these two don't need any help not getting along now, and you're just stirring the pot there. I'm better than the
87B, guys.
87B's my cattle.
Should be 5 of
How many dollars then? 1,000 now, 1050. I'm better than the better now, 1,100 and better than 15, 15, 15 and the better now, 12 now, better than the better 1,200 and better than the better 12 wire, 11 and a half, 12 better than the better 1,200 and better than the better now, 11 and a half bid now 12. And better than the better 1,200 and better than the better 12, 12, 12. Heard in the better 12. I have heard and sold out 1,150. 31, 31. Thank you. 31 is the buyer.
That'll bring on 87C. 87C will be the next group of heifers still with the Voth program. I see why Rethel moved up there. He got closer to the boss. 7 of those girls. Yes.
Be 2 of them that come out, tags 2 and 3. It'll be 8 instead of 10 in this group, guys. Still working on the good Voth cattle, though. How many dollars? I'm bid now 1,200 and 12, 1,000 and 10, 50 on them. 10 up here on 50, 50 in the 10 up here on 50 in the 1,000, 10, 50 on them. How many dollars? 900, 9.5. Now 1,000, 9 1,000 and 1,000 1,000 he had shown the gate then 950 bid 1,000 where's
still
the
on the scale, guys.
1,000 now 1050 on them 1,000 bid 1050 on them 10 up here 50 50 11 and now 1,100 and 1,100 on 1050 now 1,100 sold out Colt 1,050, 43, 43. Thank you.
87D will be the next one to us. Once again, still on the Voth cattle. Should be 10 of those ladies, I believe.
How many dollars there? 1,010, 50 on them. 1,010, 50 on them. What here? 900, 9.5. 950 now 1,000. Now 1,000 bid. 950 1,000 now 1,100. 10, 50 on them. 1,000 bid. 10, 50 on them. 1,000 bid, 10, 50 down, show the door. 1,000 bid, 10, 50 on them, I'm gonna go. 1,050, sold out 1,000, sold out 1,000, 43, 43. Thank you.
Just keep calling the trucks, Rethel. Go to 87E. 87E, this will be the last group of Voth cattle come to us here. 87E. Oh, I might like these just a little better even. There'll be 4 ahead of them.
Here's the Baldies on the deal now. 1,010, 50 on bid. 1,000 now, 50 now, 50 now, 50 in the 1,000 now, 50 now, 50 in the who wants heterosis? 900, 9 how? 950, 50 down, 950, 50 in the do you want them now? 1,000 there in the 1,000 1,000 bid now 10 50 in the now how 10 50 down internet you're out 10 50 on them how 1,000 bid 10 50 on them 1,050 time I'm gonna go 1,050 down 50 down 50 in the sold out then 1,000 sold out to 43 43. Thank you.
Thank you, Rethel. Let's bring on the Lot 83 cattle. There'll be 5 open heifers comes from Jones Cattle Company up there at Hennessy, Oklahoma.
And this will be the tail end of the the last opportunity.
This is
on
the
the
last
commercial
chance
heifers.
you have to buy commercial heifers. If you came to buy commercial heifers, you better get your hand in there. Oh, look at them little brockle-faced, white-faced girls right there, guys. Don't you like them?
Who's that? Jones cattle then. 12 and a half, 13. Who's that? 1,000 now, 50 now, 50 now, 1,100. I'm see 11. 50, 50 in the 11, 50 in the how 1,150, 50 in the 1,200 and 12, 12, 1,200 and 12 where? And now 1150 now, in the 12, and now 12, in the 1,150's online. Now 12, I'm doing the 1,200 and doing the 12 where I'm gonna go. Here in the 1,200 and in the 12. I sold out 1,150 online and put them on 502. 502. The buyer, thank you.
Great buy, great buy. All right, guys, we're getting ready to have a bull sale here. If you came to buy a bull, sit up in your seat. Get your numbers ready. We're going to start out with the Lot 4 bull. Lot 4 bull comes to us from Flaming Livestock Company up there in Hillsboro, Kansas. Tim couldn't be here with us today. He is sick as a dog, and we sure hope he gets over that deal. Here is a great one of the Wild Man Cimarron sired calves. I mean, just study him for what he is in the ring, guys. I mean, big top, big guts in him, big hip, really smooth up through that front shoulder. Here is a really, really great bull to kick off sale.
Lot 4's my bull. I'd be pretty good scamp, isn't he? I'm who said 5,000 on him? 5,000 bid. I'll take 2. I'm dead. 2,000. 2,000. 18. See it. 19. 2. 2,000 then. 2,000. 2, 21, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, hit 5, 610, 607, 2,700, 800, 9, 9, hit 29, 3, 3,100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 4, and now 4, 31, 2, 2, and now 5, 3,500, and 35, I got 34, 35, near out too. I'm in the 5. I got 34, 35, deer down, 34.
Pretty good bull, guys. Just to plant a seed with you. That old herd bull's worth about $1.20 a pound.
Sold out 3,400. 33, thank you.
Great buy on a great bull. Let's go to Lot 6. Lot 6 will be the next bull in the ring. Come to us from the Dorman family. We talked about them earlier. Going back to the Great Mission Nexus bull on the top side. Jack Hammer and Mulberry on the bottom side of that deal. Big top, big barreled. I mean, here's a bull that you really got to like. 73-pound birth weight, so you ought to be a pretty Cavanese deal to go right along with that.
Dorman, 3,000, 3, 3, 2,000, 2 flared, I'm 2, 2,100, 1, 2, 2,200, 3, 2,300 and forward, digit down, bird in the 4, 5, 24, 5, bird in the 2,500 and bird in the 5 wire, 2,500 and bird in the turn in the 2,500 and bird in the 5 wire, I'm bird in the 5. I got 24, 25, I'll land down, done through.
You need to put some pounds in your calf crop, guys. Get on this one.
What do you think? Bird at 6 here, 9, bird in 25, 6, I'm bird in the how many dollars in the bird in 6? I have heard in the bird sold the bull 2,500. 42, the buyer, thank you.
Go to Lot 40 in your catalog. Lot 40 will be the next one to us. Here is a herd bull, guys. He's out of the Great Leland Marksman bull. Came out of the North Country up there that the industry's just been buzzing over. Going back to the Beaver Fusion sire cow on the bottom side of that deal. 1,229 pound yearling weight, 893 pound weaning weight. They would like to reserve a one-time collection on this bull. That's what they think of that bull there, and I sure don't blame him. He is deep, he is soggy, he is long as a well rope. If you come here to buy a herd bull, guys, time to wake up and come back to the auction.
In tonight, use him now. He's a marksman. Down how many dollars? 3,000 in. I'm you found him, didn't you? 3,000. I'm 2,000 2,000 2,000 2,100 2 3 4 I'm 3 23 24 24 4 5 2,500 5 you 5 600 2,500 bid 6 wire I'm 6 7 8 9 3 1 32 2 3 4 4 35 600 and 37 8 now 9 4 and now 442 50 on them 4,000 bid 2.5 sir and 42 50 on them dear
You're on the right track, Jacob. You're on the right track.
Go ahead and drive on and buy that good bull. I tell you what, I got 4,000 bid. Be 4,100 then. In 41, 2, 4,200 and 3, 3, 3, 3. I got 42 and I believe him now. 42, 3.
Good bull never costs money.
4,400 and 4 and now 5. 4,500 5. You have 5. I'm gonna go. Do you want him? 4,500 and 5. I have. Deer down. Sold the bull $4,400. 4,400 on 14. 4,400 on 14. Thank you, all three.
Great buying a great bull. He'll do nothing but make you money every day you own him. Let's go to lot 33 now. Late 33 comes from the 3J Farms. Jeff and Jamie Earls up there. Going back to hard drive on the top side of that deal from the Beaver program. I'm sure everybody's familiar with that. And the Red Corner Creek Cash Bull out of Canada sired, the cow on the bottom side of that deal. Through the 6 Mile Atlanta cow. If you're familiar with Red Angus breed at all, she has been a mainstay and a staple of that deal for years and years and years. 76-pound birth weight, 696-pound weaning weight.
In 33, look at my bull. 3,000 3 in now 3 2,000 22 50 who's at 22 now 5 7.5 it's 27.50 on them 3 32 50 2 up here to 50 50 3,002 now 5 it's 35 37 half on them 4 250 5 it's 4,500 and 5 7.5 do it 4,500 and 750 I'm 45 7.5 4,500 and 750 down there down Colt you're out now 7.5 I got 4,500 and 750 59 7.5 nice sold the good bull $4,500 10 the buyer 40 $500 on buyer 10 thank you
nice bull nice buy on a nice bull there. Let's get a lot 43 comes to us from the Osland Red Angus. Barry's your president of the Oklahoma Association. Brought you in a really good bull here. Going back to the Brown Intrepid bull on the top side out of an own daughter of the Great Glacier Chateau 744, one of the breed legends as far as female makers go. Here is a really, really good stout calf, long as a well roped, deep and thick, smooth up through that front shoulder. Barry brought you a really good bull.
4,000 4 and now 4 on 2,000 and 2,000 here now I'm 2 2,000 bid here down 2,000 and 2 you 2 15 1,600 and 1,700 and 17 16 and 17 16 17 do you want them guys 16 17 and now 1,800 and 18 17
70-pound birth weight on this fella.
19 and 1,900 and 1,900 and 2,000 and 2 19 2 on 2,000 down all in down done through deer down 2 nice sold out 1,900 45 thank you.
Go up to the front of your catalog. Lot 16 will be the next one to us. Come to us from the R Bar L Ranch, Ronnie and Treva Lawson over there at Hinton. Here's one that if you search for the numbers, guys, he puts a lot of things in the right process. Goes back to the Great Spur franchise of Garden on the top side, back through the Westfall Megatron Bull on the bottom side of that. I mean, you can read the footnotes as well as I am. 1% Pro S, 19% Herd Builder, 1% Gridmaster. I mean, right on down the line. This bull lines up a lot of stars, bells, and whistles right here.
Look at the Pro S here. I'm how many dollar down? 3,000 and 2,000 give 2,000 and 2. You 2 down, did you down 22 now 5 5 7 half 3 down 3 down 250 and 2. I got 3 250 on them 3,250 on and down through. Heard in the 3,000 and the 2.5. I have heard in the 250. I sold the bull 3,000. I said sold and he sold. I said sold and he sold and put him on 19. Thank you.
Don't let the great ones get away from you guys. Let's go to lot 34. Lot 34 will be the next one in. Come to us from the Emhoff family. This is an own son of the great John Wick bull. If you've paid any attention to the Red Angus breed in the past 2 years, you've heard of John Wick. Semen's extremely hard to get a hold of, and it is very pricey when you do it. And maternally goes back to the great 6 Mile Taurus bull, kind of a Canadian bred pedigree, but here's quite a bull.
In burden the burden 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 the burden burden the burden burden have any dollar burden the burden burden 5,000 and the burden burden 5. Good here dan burden the burden burden 2,000 bid burden the burden burden the burden burden 2,000 and the burden burden the burden burden 2,000 and the burden burden 2. You 2 burden the burden burden come on burden the burden burden 2250 now 5 burden the burden burden 2,500 and 750 and the burden burden 3 burden the burden burden 250 and the burden burden 2.5 32 50 50 and the burden burden 5 burden the burden burden 3,500 and burden the burden burden 5. I got 32 50 now 5 not 7.5 burden the burden burden 4 burden the burden burden 4 burden the burden burden 4,000 and the burden burden 4 3,750 now 4. I'm doing the burden burden. Here we go. Burden the burden burden sold out 3,750. 19 buys. Thank you.
Great buy, great buy. Go to lot 44 in your catalog. Come to us from the 3MM farm up there. This one goes back to the Bohannon bull from the Glasscock family down there in Texas. Going back to Power Eye on the bottom or top side of that. Going back to the Olson sired cow on the maternal side of that deal. Ranks the top 10% of the breed for herd builder. Calvin Easy's in top 24, right on down the line. Bulls does a lot of things really good. Numbers up good. You talk about one that's moderate frame, deep and thick. He's in the ring right now.
How many dollars and 3? 3,000 2,000 and the 2,000 bid 2,250 50 and the what do you want to do? 15 16 17 17 1800 18 1800 and burden the burden 18 burden the burden 18. I'm burden the burden 17 18 I'm gonna go burden the burden 1800 and the burden 1800 and the burden 19 19 burden the burden 18 19 burden the burden 18 the burden 19. I have burden the burden 19. Sold out 1,800. Sold out 1,800. 20 the buyer. Thank you.
Good.
28 the buyer. Thank you.
Go to lot 10. Lot 10 will be the next one to us, guys. Lot 10 comes to us from the Hensleys. This is 18? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Got ahead of myself on my scratching here. Comes to us from the JB Ranch over there at Ardmore. Going back to the Rolling Deep on the top side of the deal through the Kima's Mahogany cow that pretty heavily impacted the 3J herd. Going back to the Expectation Bull on the bottom side of that everybody's familiar with through the Ludvinson program. 59-pound birth weight, 764-pound weaning weight. I think that means the calves come light and they grow like weeds, guys. Numbers up really good across the board. Top 18% yearling weight, 5% HPG.
On a beef bull now. I'm big yearling bull. I'm 2000 and the 2. I'm 2002 2250 and the 5 2500 and 7.5 and now 7.5 here to 3 and 2 and the 3250 50 and the 5 and 7.5 here to the 3750 now 4. I'm now 4 now 4,000 and the 4 all in done and through. I have 4 and I sold the bull 3,750. 14. He's got the right eye, doesn't he?
You betcha. Let's roll to lot 10 now. We can get to the 10 bull I wanted to get sell a little bit ago. Going back to the Brown P. Mara bull on the top side of this deal comes from Hensley's 5-star red Angus over there at Cookston. Going back to the Brown predictable bred cow on the bottom side of that deal, 65-pound worth birth weight, 698 pounds whirling. Another one of them big birth to winning spread bulls.
How many dollars? 3,000 then. I'm 3 wire. I'm 3 2,000 then. 2,000 2,000 22 now 5 2,500 and 5 25 5 7.5 on them 3 3,000 bed 3,250 50 down 5 35 in now 5 7.5 35 750 down digit down you say it 37.5 I got 35 750 on them and I'm 35 in right field you say 37.5 on him yeah 35 7.5 now 4 I'm 4 and now 4,000 4,000 don't lose him now 4 I'm 4 hit 4 750 now 4 I'm 4 and I sold him to you 3,750 same pen 14 37.50 on 14 thank you.
Great buy. Let's go to lot 11 bull just right down below him there comes from the Henderson Farms. Going back to the great Jacobson Freedom Bull, $30,000 bull up there in North Dakota here a couple of years ago, and back on the great Conquest bred cow on the bottom side of that pedigree, 1,269-pound yearling weight on this rascal right here. If you want to put some grow and some power into your cattle, take a serious look at it.
You bet. I like this bull. How many dollars? I'm 3 down 2,000 then 2 I'm bid 222 now 5 5 7.5 25 750 now 3 now 2 I'm 2 32 35 5 7.5 3,750 now 50 now 4 I'm 4 I got 37.5 bid 4,000 then 4 I'm 4,250 I'm 4,000 bed 250 50 down here we go 4 here 2.5 nice sold him to you called 4,000 43 you bet thank you.
Roll ahead in your catalog lot 36 will be the next one to us comes to us from the 3J Farms out of the great Beaver hard drive son that he's got up there going back to the 5L out in front bred cow on the bottom side of that through the Ardner's Karuba cow family, a really significant cow family. Numbers up great across the board, guys. I mean, 4% weaning, 6% yearling, right on down the line. Does the carcass trace just as well, 6% on the REA ranking there. 74-pound birth weight on this rascal.
Deep and thick and good now. 3,000. 3. Get here. 2,000. 2 player guys. Come back to the auction. Up top. 22. Now 5. 2,500. 5. 750. 3 down. 3,205. 5 player. 37.50. 4 down to 59. 5. 47 50 down 5 hit 5,250 on 250 on 52 50 I'm gonna go 55 5,500 5 hit 52 50 now 5 I'm 55 all in down done through and I have now 5 down sold out 5,250 11 buys. Thank you.
Buy on a great bull. Go to lot 38. 38 will be the next to us. Come to us from the Dorman family. Going back to Mission Nexus on the top side. And if you've followed the Red Angus breed at all, the A1 Envy bull down there came from A1 program through their dispersal. This calf just does a lot of things really good. 74-pound birth weight, almost 700-pound yearling weight. Thick, strong through that top. Big barreled. Here's a nice bull.
15 on CED as well there. 3,000 bid. Get in the bed. 2,000 and C2.5. Bird in the bed. 5. A 22, 50 now 5. Bird in the bed. 7.5 here. Bird in the bed. 3. Bird in the bed. 3. And now 3 on bird in the bed. 3,250, 50 on bird in the bed. 2.5. 3,250 on them, bird in the bed, 3,000 bid outside, bird in the bed, 2.5 on the bull, bird in the bed, sold out 3,000, 42 this time, 42, 45 the buyer, thank you.
Let's go to lot 7 in your catalog, back to the front, guys.
Oh, and he's a hard drive now.
Yes, sir. Lot 7 comes to us once again from Flamings up there in Hillsboro, Kansas. We saw one of his bulls in here earlier. Goes to the hard drive bull, going back on the Neosho bred cow through the Pelton Smith's Robbie cow on the bottom side of that. He gained 4.47 pounds on test, guys. So this rascal has a pretty good leg up on feed conversion. He'll sure do that for your calf crop, too.
3,000 in the bed, 3. You 3, bird in the bed, 2,000 bid, bird in the bed, 2 fire time, bird in the bed, 2 fire time, 22, 2, 5, bird in the bed, 2,500, bird in the bed, 5, bird in the bed, 7.5, bird in the bed, 3. You 3,000. Bird in the bed, 3, 32.50 on them, bird in the bed, 250. I'm bid, bird in the bed, show the door, 3,000 bid, 2.5 on them, bird in the bed, 2.5. I have, bird in the bed, sold out then, 3,000, sold out, 3,000. 42. Thank you.
And with that being buyer 42, we'll roll lot 42. Comes to us from the Osland Red Angus program up there at Bison, Oklahoma. Going back to the Pinnacle bull on the top side of the deal, and back to the $70,000 Mojito bull on the bottom side of that deal. 68-pound birth weight. I mean, this rascal sure come small and growed fast.
In bird in the bed, 2,000 bid, bird in the bed, 2, 2,000, bird in the bed, 2,000 in the bed, 15, 16, 16, 15, 1600, and bird in the bed, 16, 17, 17, what do you think, bird in the bed, 17, 16, 17, see half, bird in the bed, 17, bird in the bed, 1,700, bird in the bed, 17.
Better bowl the ring, guys.
50 times 17, 50 down, 50 down, 17, 50 down, half. Sold out 1,700. Sold out 1,700. Buyer 12. Buyer number 12. Thank you.
Go to 35. 35 will be the next one to us. Come to us once again from 3J Farms up there in Ravia, Oklahoma. Out of the Smoky White Born Ready bull. We've seen a lot of calves out of him in this sale over the last several years. Going back to the ribeye influence cow on the bottom side of the pedigree. 79-pound birth weight. Numbers up really good. Top 23% weaning and right on down the line. Heifer pregnancy ranks in the top 18% of the breed. I think that's a trait everybody will be paying closer attention to today.
You bet, bird in the bed, 35 is my bull. I'm bird in the bed, kind of a rugged rascal, ain't he? I'm bird in the bed, who said 3,000 in the bed, 2,000 then, bird in the bed, 2, 2,000, bird in the bed, 22.50 in the bed, 5, bird in the bed, 2,500, bird in the bed, 7.5, bird in the bed, 3, bird in the bed, 3, and now 3 on them, bird in the bed, 3, 250 on them, bird in the bed, 2.5, and now 5, bird in the bed, 3,500. 750, bird in the bed, 35, 7.5, hit 3,500, bird in the bed, 750 on them, you alright, bird in the bed, 3,500 and 750 on them, bird in the bed, 2 down, I sold the bull, 3,500, 29, thank you.
Great buy and a great bull. Let's go to lot 17. Lot 17 comes to us from the JB Ranch. We saw one of their bulls come in here just a little bit ago. Y'all liked him. This one goes back to rolling deep on the top side as well as the mahogany cow. Moderate birth weight bull, 62 pounds. Blew up to 917-pound weaning weight, 1,259-pound yearling weight.
Deep and looking good here on 3,000. 3,000 3. You 3. 2,000 bed. 2,000 2. 22 2. 5. 2,500 700 3. 3,000 2 now 5. 3,500 35 3,700 now 4. I'm 4. You're 4. 4,000 4 250 on them 2.5. I got 4,250 on them 200 and I'm gonna go 42.50. Nice. Sold out 4,000. Sold out 4,000. Put them on. 9. Buyer 9. Thank you.
Goodbye, Jacob. Let's go to lot 22 on the next page. Comes to us from the Dorman family, another one of them great Silveris Mission Nexus influenced bulls going back to the great Major League Bull and the 4L Rambo, Miss Rambo cow on the bottom side of that deal. Ranks in the top 24% for CED, top 17% for CEM. So the Cavanese is well built into this rascal right here.
2,000. 2,000 22 50 5. 2,500 5 700 what do you think? 3 and now 3,000 250 on them 3,200 59 I'm gonna go 3,200 and 50.
Don't let a couple $100 stop you from buying a great bull.
You bet. Be a pretty good bull. 3,000, 2.5. You want him, sir? I'm 5. 3,500 5. Where I'm give you the same speech. I'm 35. I have 3,500 5. Nice. Sold out 3,250. Thank you both. 33. Thank you.
All right, at the top of the page, we'll get a lot 20 next. Going back to the great Firestorm bull on the top side, the pedigree through the Wildcat Creek Divide bull on the bottom side of that pedigree, going back to mission statement. A lot of eye appeal, son. The dam came from the Leon Cattle Company. If you're familiar with the show world, you sure recognize that number or that name as well. 852-pound weaning weight, guys. That's pushing the numbers right there. Is this 20? 22's in the ring? Oh, he hasn't won out yet. All right.
Open the door, please. With nothing left. Never opened the door on it.
They're all red. How can you tell them apart?
Easy now. This will be the lot 20 bull coming in that I just gave the speech on. Going back to Firestorm, Durango, mission statement, Hamley, right on down the line here. Come to us from Flaming Livestock up there at Hillsboro, Kansas.
Here we go.
Don't you like him now?
3,000. I'm gonna bill. 2,000 bid. 2,250. 5. 2,500. 5. Where I'm 5. You're 5. 2,250. Now 5. I'm pretty good hound for the money. I'm 2250. Now 5. 25 down 7.5. I got 2,500 bid and 750. I'm gonna go 2,500 sold out $2,500. 29. Thank you.
All right, go in your catalog to lot 12. Lot 12 will be the next one to us. Comes to us from the Henderson Farms down there in Gainesville, Texas. Another one of those great Freedom grandsons. We talked about him just a little bit ago. Maternally goes back to the great Nebula Bull from Beckton's and the Jewel Maker Bull from Leachman Cattle out there in Colorado. So here is one that sure bet enough to be a Cavanese type bull, negative 3.1 on his birth weight, 75-pound actual birth weight.
He's a heifer bull. I'm three. Now 2000 and 2. I'm 2022, 2000 bed, 22 and a half on them, 2 and a half, and now 5, 2500 and 25. I have 2500 and no good, 5 at 25, now I'm is he done, 5 he down, 5.
You breed heifers, you can't afford done him, guys.
You know, 5. Nice, sold out then, 2,250. 45, thank you.
Go in your catalog, lot 25. 25 will be the next one to us. Comes to us from the Eddie Mac Farm, 3MM Farms up there. Going back to the Bieber Spartacus bull on the top side of the pedigree. And maternally traces back to the Halpane bred cow on the bottom side of that. Through Solutions Young Gun and the Red Brother New Trend bull. A lot of history and a lot of maternal in this rascal right here.
25, my bull. How many dollars? 2,000. 2, and now 2,000. Here now I'm 16, 1,700. 16,
75-pound actual birth weight, guys.
Do you want him? 17 and 18. 1,800 I have. Sold the bull 1,700. Sold the bull 1,700. 9 the buyer. Number 9. Thank you.
Go to 29. 29 will be the next one comes in here. Once again, one of the great 3J bulls, going back to the Born Ready bull on the top side through the 5L Born sired cow on the bottom side. Numbers are phenomenal. 78-pound birth weight. 708-pound weaning weight. You can read right through there. Top 9% weaning, top 12% yearling, right on down the line. 15% heifer pregnancy. So here's one that'll flat get her done, guys. You keep the daughters on this one.
You bet. And here's a rancher bull. And how many dollars? 3,000. And here's a beef bull. And 2,000. I'm 2,000. 2. You two. 22. 225. 2,500. 700. 3 down. 3,000. And 3,200 and 3,500. And 3,500 and 700 and now 4. I'm 4. Get 4. 259. 4,200 and here we go. 4,259. Sold out 4,000. Sold out 4,000. 14. Thank you.
Great buy. Go to lot 23. 23 will be the next one to us. Another one of the great 3J bulls. This time going to the Blockade sired bull on the top side of the deal. Back through the ribeye bred cow on the bottom side of that deal. Top 19% herd builder, 11% stay, right on down the line, 5% ribeye. So, there's longevity, there's carcass. Here's a calf you need to get after.
You know the blockades now. 2,000. 2,000. 2. 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 19, and now 2, 21, 2. I'm 2,200, now 3, now 4, now 5, 25. Get 5, 7.5, 3,000, 3, 2, 32.50, I'm 5, 32.50, now 5, 3,500, and all done, all through. I'm 3,500, and I have sold out 3,250. 28, the buyer, thank you.
Great buy. Go to 37 in your catalog. Come to us from the Osland program up there at Bison once again, going back to Brown Intrepid on the top side of the pedigree through the Mush Rush Impressive Bred cow on the bottom side. You know, talk about stacking up some pedigrees. This fella does it pretty good right here.
Open the gate, please. I'm 2000 and the 2. Show him the door. I'm 15, 16. I'm 1600. I'm 15, 16. Do you want him? 1200, 13.
Better bull, guys.
1200 and 1300 and 13, 14. 14. You want him? 13, 14. 14. I sold the bull. 1300. Sold the bull. 41, 41. Thank you.
Lot 1 will be the next one to us. Go clear to the front of your catalog.
Oh boy, here's a bull with some figures behind him, Stuart.
Yes, sir. You talk about stringing some numbers together, guys. I mean, top 1% of the deal for Pro S, 8% Herd Builder, 4% Grid Master, 20% Yearling, 13% Average Daily Gain, 2% Heifer Pregnancy, 3% Grid Cavanese Maternal, right on down the line. I mean, this bull just throws a lot of things in a really tight, neat package right here.
You bet he does now. 3,000 bid. 2,000 and 2,002. Who said 2021? 250 in the C 250 in the 500. I'm 5 2,500 2,500 again 7.5 3 3,000 3 yeah 3 32 50 try 1 3,102 2 and 3,200 200 2 yeah 3,200 and 32 and I have 2 did you say 3,100? No, I had the 3,000 ahead of you. I had 3,000. Now one. I'll let you be 3,100 for good better. And 3,100.
Don't let $100 stop you from buying a good bull.
I sold the bull 3,000. Sold the bull 3,000. I'll be a little quicker next time. 503. Thank you.
All right, let's go to lot 2 right below him. This is 67-pound birth weight bull, 754-pound weaning bull, going back to Brown Premier on the top side of the pedigree, through the Nebula P707 influence cow on the bottom side. You talk about one that lines up the numbers. I mean, you can read them just as easy as I can. They're all spelled out right down here, but he throws a lot of EPDs into the mix, guys.
And a visual performance to go right on. How many dollars? 3,000. 2,000. 2,000 2, 22, 50 5 2,500 700 3 3,000 3 now 250 on 3,200 50 3 bid 10 2.5 all in all done 3,205 3,500 35 5 7 how 35 7 half. Oh, you're just starting to see my bull. I got 35 7 half. 3,500 700 35 700 and did you
yes!
4 4 and now 4 on them. Stay hooked up and we'll go. I'm 4,000 and 4 you 4 4 I have 250. I'm 42 4,000 bid 250 on them. 2 and I sold the good bull 4,000. Sold the good bull 4,000. 42, and he's bid on some good ones, hadn't he?
Yes, sir. Go to 19 in your catalog. Will be the next bull to us. Comes to us from the Dorman family. This is another one of those that goes back to mission statement on the top side through the high-capacity cow. Going back to Beaver rolling deep on the bottom side. You talk about a stacked-up pedigree. This rascal here, I mean, you talk about one that's got some width, some depth, some length of body. I mean, look at that rascal right there in the ring, guys. He's quite a bull.
Be the right kind, wouldn't he? Dorman. 3,000. 3. Who said 2,000 and 2,000 come on 22 5 now 5 2,500 at 7 now did you 25 5 5 5 I got 2250 now 5 2,250 50
better bull in the ring, guys.
2,500 gonna go if you're done. Fire time.
Everybody talks about wanting a bull that's moderate, thick, deep, long, strong spine. He's in the ring, or he just left the ring. We're talking pennies on the dollar. I mean, this is the right deal.
2250s here. Now 5. Now 7.5. In 2750 time. I'm going to go. 700. Sold out. $2,500. 43. Thank you. Made a good hand.
Go to lot 31. 31 will be the next one in here. Comes to us from 3J Farms. Another one of those born ready calves from Jeff up there. And going back to the Chateau 744 sire or influence cow on the bottom side, through the Great Thump Bull came out of Canada. Here's quite a calf, guys.
No, I'm 3,000. Big yearling bull now. How many dollars in? 2,000. 2 in now 2. 22 500 2,500 700 27 750 on them, 3 3 3 3,000 2 3,000 bed 250 15 in the 200 and I have 2 and I sold the bull 3,000 28 the buyer. Thank you.
Goodbye. Good lot 8 in your catalog. Lot 8 comes to us from the Flaming Livestock once again up there in Kansas. Going back to the Firestorm Bull on the top side, out of a direct Beaver hard drive daughter on the bottom side. You know, top 19% grid master, top 1% weaning, top 1% yearling, top 1% average daily gain, 6% heifer pregnancy. I mean, the numbers go on and on and on. Here's quite a bull this late in the sale. If you come buy a great bull, he's in the ring right now.
3,000. 2,000. Who said 2,000? 15. C7.5. 2. 2,000. And now 2 on 2. Come on. 2,000 bed, 2250 in the 2.5. 2,000 bed, 2250 on them.
Missing a great bull, guys.
You bet. No, he's long-sided and he's got the growth now. 2,000 bed, 2,250, 15 in the 2.5. I have heard in the sold out to you. 2,000, sold out 2,000. 36 the buyer. Thank you.
Good lot 27 in your catalog comes to us from the JB Ranch again. 55-pound actual birth weight, and catch this, 802-pound weaning weight. Going back to the Rolling Deep Bull on the top side and through the Lazy MC Venom Bull on the bottom side. Here's a rascal that gets it done now.
You bet. Come on, you're down. 2,000. 2,000. 15, 16. 1,700. 18, 1,800, 18, 19, 19, here we go.
Try to find a heifer bull with that much mass and volume, guys. Just try to find it.
19, fired on. 1,900, 2,000, 2, and now 1, 2,100, 21, I'm gonna go. Sold out 2,000, 45, thank you.
Great buy. Got a lot 30 in your catalog. Lot 30 comes to us once again from 3J Farms. This is another one of those great born ready calves. Going back to the Canadian Black Broiler Kodiak sire cow on the bottom side of that. Top 17% of the heifer pregnancy going back, and it's top 16% of the ribeye. So, I mean, it's kind of a maternal and carcass-oriented deal, but there's some good growth in this deal, too.
3, 2,000 then. 2, I'm 2,000 22, 255, 2,500, 25. It's 7.5. 3, and now 3,000. 3 fire time. 250, and now 32.50 on them. 3,200. Sold the bull 3,000. But I'm on. 14 the buyer. Thank you.
Great buy. Go to lot 15. Lot 15, we're on the 3 bull warning, guys. If you come to buy a red Angus bull today, you've got 3 opportunities left, and it's all over. So get on the edge of your seats. Here comes lot 15, another one of those. This one's actually a direct son of the great Firestorm bull, coming to us from Flaming Cattle Company there, going back to the great old bull, Rebellious Robin Hood. If you've been in the breed as long as I have, you understand how great that bull was back in his day. They're still great cattle today. Here's one from the Flaming Livestock Company, direct son of the great Firestorm bull.
Well, we've got just a few more than 3 bulls left here, but I like the sense of urgency, my friend. And what a good bull to come back to the auction on here now. In 3,000 bid. 2,000 and 2. Who said 2,000? Who wants 15, 17, 15 in the 2. Get 2,000. 2,000 in the 2, and now 2 on bird in the 2, 2, 2250 in the 2250 on bird in the 2.5. I got 2,000 bid, 2,250.
Here's a whale of a bull getting away for not much money, guys.
2,250. I bird in the sold out 2,000. Sold out 2,000. Put them on. 47. Thank you.
That was a great buy. What I meant to say a minute ago was the last 3 bulls in that column. We'll go to lot 24, guys. Lot 24 comes to us from the Jeff Earls program up there, 3J Farms. Another one of these great blockade sired bulls going back to the hard drive sired cow. Numbers upgrade across the board. Top 10% grid master, right on down the line. 20% weaning, 20% yearling. Carcass is off the charts, right on down the line.
In bird in the 2,000. Bird in the 2. You 2. Bird in the do you want him? Bird in the 15, 16. Bird in the 16. 16. 15, 16.
Somebody's asleep at the wheel here.
Guys, be pretty cheap insurance policy now. I tell you what, we're selling some of them older way up bulls there from $125 to $130, and they're netting over $2,500 a head. 1,600, not a bad option. 16 bid, 17. Show them the door. Here in the 1,700, and I'm gonna leave it now. Bird in the 17, sold out there. Sold out 1,600. 42, bid them on 42. Thank you.
Go to lot 14 in your catalog. 14 comes to us from the Dorman family. Once again, going back to the great Sylvester Mission Nexus bull on the top side, through the oats, land, and cattle, bred cow on the bottom side of that deal there. 73-pound actual birth weight.
Oh, bird on deep and thick and good now. Bird on the he said, bird on the 2,000 bid. Bird on the 2, 2,000. Bird on the $2,000.
Here's a tank, guys. I mean, study him for what he is on the hoof. I mean, you can't make one much deeper, much thicker, and much wider than what this rascal right here.
The right kind now. 15, 16. I'm bird on the 17. See it there, 1,800 there. 1,900 and bird on the 1,900 and 2,000 on the 2. Hit 22, 50 on bird on the be 21 then. Bird on the 21. Bird on the 2,102. I now bird on the 2. Now 3. I'm bird on the 23. Bird on the
worth the money. He is worth the money right there.
23. And I sold the bull $2,200. 45. Thank you.
All right, we'll get a lot 26 in your catalog. Will be the next bull to us. Lot 26 comes to us once again from 3J. This is one of those blockade sons going back to the Red Bryler Iceman sired cow on the bottom side of that deal. Top 3% of the breed for yield grade. Right on down. You can read the numbers as well as I can, guys. Here's a really nice calf to be this late in the sale order.
2,000. Bird on the 2. You said bird on the 2,000 and the 2. 15, 16. Bird on the 15. 16. You said bird on the 16. 15, 16 on bird on the
Take that old bull to town. Sell him. Stick $1,000 in your pocket and buy a bull.
Entered in the bid number 17. I'm in the bid number 2 now. I'm 16 in the bid number 17. What do you think? Bird in the bid number 1800 and 1900 and bird in the bid number 2. I'm bird in the bid number 19 2. I'm bird in the bid number 2000 and the bid number 2 2 2. Heard in the bid number 2100 and bird in the bid number 1 221. Heard in the bid number Vernon. I gotta go. Heard in the bid number sold the bull 2000. Sold the bull 2000. 45 the buyer. 45 the buyer. Thank you.
Go to lot 3 in your catalog. We're racing back to the front here. This comes to us from Henderson Farms, another one of the, this is a great son of the Heffley Bull Allegiance, going back to the 3 SCC Colt Bull on the bottom side of that pedigree. Numbers up, phenomenal across the board. 14% Pro S, 5% Grid Master, 13% Weaning, 8% Yearling, right on down the line. Here's a bull that numbers up really good. Sure could, in my opinion, use him on a heifer if you sure wanted to.
3. And now 2000. And now 2000. Do you want him, boys? 2000. I'm 15, 1600 and 15, 16, 17, 1800 and 18, 1800 and 1800 and 19, 19, 18, 19, you're both out. 1900 on 19. I have sold the bull 1800. Sold the bull 1800. How's he go, Clint? Buyer 9. Buyer 9. Thank you.
Go to lot 32. 32 will be the next bull to us. 32 comes to us from 3J's, one of those Bieber hard drive influenced calves going back to the ribeye 308U bull on the bottom side of the pedigree. I mean, you talk about a flawless pedigree. Top to bottom, I don't see how you can possibly punch a hole in it. 71-pound actual birth weight.
2000 bid, 2000 bid, 2. Who'll give 2 on them? Do you want him? 15, 1600 I'm 17, 18 here, 18, 18, 19, 2, net, you're out, 2100, C1, 2, 2200, 2, and now 2, 3, 23, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, and 5, come on, 5, 6 here, 2600, 6, 7, you get, say it, 6, 7, 7, so, yeah, you good, 600, 2600, 6, 7, net, you're out. I got 2600, 6, 7, 8, 2800 now. Inverted the 2800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 2900, come on, Mr. Internet, give 2900. I gotta go. Here in the 28, 29, hold in. I'm down and through, I'm leaving down, 9 and 3, 3, and now 3, 32, 15 in the 2.5. I got 3,000 bid, 2.5 net. You're out. Here in the 3,200 and 200 and 200 and in the 50. 3,000 bid. I'm leaving her in the 2.5. I have her in the sold the bull 3,000. Sold the bull 3,000. 42. Appreciate you.
He's put together a set of bulls now. Let's get to lot 13. Lot 13 comes to us from Henderson Farms. Once again, going back to the Great Freedom Bull. Top 17% of the breed for Cavanese maternal. Top 14% of the breed for marbling traits. Going back to Revelation on the bottom side. Here's a good pedigree bull.
3,000 bid, 3 fire time, 2,000 and 2. I'm 15, 16, 1600. I'm 16, 15, 1600 and do you want him, boys?
Here's a cheap insurance policy. If you got 2 heifers to breed, you cannot afford not to own this bull.
I think so. Now I'm 1,213. I'm 13, 14, 15 and 1500 and 15. I'm down 16. I'm 17, 17, 1800, 18, 17, 1800 and I'm leaving down 17, 18. Sold the bull 1700. Sold the bull 1700. Put them on. Buyer 12, thank you.
Bring on 45. 45 will be the next bull to us.
Yep,
we're down to two bulls. Serious this time. This is 3J Bull, guys, going back to the Avalanche Bull. If you've been to past sales, you've seen how dominant they've been. Going back to the ribeye influence cow on the bottom side of that. Another great bull from Jeff Earls.
How many dollars then? $2,000 and the 15, 16. 1,500 and 1,600 on 1,200, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1,800 and 19, 18, 19, 19, 2 and 2,000, yeah, 2, 2,000 and I'm gonna go 2, 2250 on 2.5, 2,025 2,500 and 5, 2250 and 5, I'm leaving 2,500 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5, 9, 7.5, 25, 750 on 7.5, I have sold out 2,500. 45, thank you.
Last bull in the world right here, guys. Come to us from 3JF Farms. This Avalanche Bull has been a staple of their program for a long time, going back to Redemption on the bottom side of that, through the Rich Red Angus Signature Bull on the maternal side. Here's a rascal little flat, get it done.
You're done the 2,000, 2, 15, 16, 16, I'm do you want him? 12, 13, 14, 15, I'm 1,500 and 16, 17, 17, in 1,700 and 1,800 and 1,900 and 19, 18, 19, 2, 2,000 and 2, 2,000 19, 2. I'm leaving now. I sold the bull 1,900. Sold the bull 1,900. 42. Thank you.
Bought a lot of great bulls. We're going to roll right into these open heifers, guys. Go to lot 62 in your catalog. Lot 62 comes to us from the 3J Farms. All these heifers from Jeff and have been pelvic measured up there. All grade A pelvic measures on these little gals. This one's out of the Born Ready Bull, going back to the ribeye influenced cow on the bottom side of the pedigree through Glacier Chateau 744. 61 pound actual birth weight.
How many dollars? $2,000. 2,000. 1,200, 12 and a half. 1,250, 50, 30, 50, now how? 1,350 on 1,300 and 1,400 and 50, 14. Now how? Yeah, 1,450 on 15. Clank, you're out. Half how? 1,550 on 16. Half 1,600 and 50, 59, 1,700 and see it third in the what do you think? And now half 1,750 on 1,800 and 1,800 and 1,750, 1,800 and I sold her out 70 right between the L and the D. Now half, 1,850. I hate to do it to you, sir. 1,850. 19, little quicker. 1,800 I have and sold out there. 1,850. 13, a buyer. Thank you both.
Go to lot 53 in your catalog. One page over here comes to us from the Osland family. Going back to the new territory bull from the Peeper program through the Raz Making Waves sired cow on the bottom side of that deal from Canada. Really super put together young female. You talk about one's feminine up through that front end, big through that barrel. Here she is.
15, 16. I'm 1,500 on 1,600 on 12, 1,300 on 13, 15, 14, 15, 15, yeah, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 2, and now 2, 19, 2, down calling you 1,800, Clint, you say, are you two together? You're all in the same spot at 17. It's 17. You got to be 18 if you want back in. I'm try to get along now. Try to get along. 17, 18. I'm gonna go. 18. I sold out 1,700. 1,700. 17 to buyer, 17 to buyer.
Go to 74 in your catalog. 74 will be the next one to us. Oh, here's one from the Rockin' Sea, an own daughter of the great Cockburn Assassin Bull, going back to the Nebula. Pardon me. Nebula.
Bless you, my friend.
MO45. That just kind of snuck right up on me. Here's a great opportunity. I talked to Phil Burney up in Canada. He had a lot of these Assassin calves. Said the Assassin Bull was probably his favorite bull he ever owned. He just had a record-setting dispersal this fall.
Genetics coming out her ears, gentlemen. 15, 16. 1500 on 12, 13. 13. Yeah, 13, 14, 14, 15. 1500 on 17, 18, 16, 18, 18, 19. 19, 18, 19. Now to go. 19. I sold out 1800. 1800. Same way. 17. Thank you.
Roll back in your catalog to 54. 54 will be the next one to us. Come to us from Henderson Farms. Going back to the great $30,000 Freedom Bull on the top side and the Big Iron Bull sired cow from the Della cow family on the bottom side.
Who said 12, 13? I'm 1200, 13. You want him? Yeah, 12. 1300. I'm 1400. I'm 13. 1400. I'm. What do you think? 14. 13. 14. I'm gonna go 13 here to 14.
Guys, we sold commercial heifers for more money.
E15, good speech. E1500, I'm I'm gonna go 1500. I have down. Sold out 1400. Sold out 14. 11. Goodbye, my friend.
Go to lot 70. Lot 70 will be the next one in here. Come to us from the R-Bar Ranch, Ronnie and Treva Lawson out there at Hinton. Out of the Heart Drive Time Bull, going back to the Confidence sired cow. Really lines up a lot of the breed greats in her pedigree. Here's one kind of in her working clothes, but she will flat get it done now.
1200, 13. I'm 1200, 1300. I'm 1200, 13. Yeah, now 1300 on 1000. And now you say 13, 13, 14. Yeah, 14, 1300. I'm 1400. I'm
better heifer in the ring, guys.
15, 16. Yeah, 16. 15, 16. Yeah, 15, 16. Hold on, I'm with you. You're out. 16. You all together. 15, 16. 16. I have sold out there 1500.
That's him.
17, kind of sitting in no man's land up there.
Bring on 54. 54 will be the next heifer to us from the Henderson program up there. 51, I'm sorry. Lot 51 comes to us from the Osland program, going back to the Mr. Misunderstood Bull on the top side of that, through the Legacy cow family on the bottom side of that, through the Nebula from Mush Rushers.
Stay with me now. Go to work. Down 12, 13. 13, 14, 15. 15, 16. See it. 17. Yeah, 17. Down 1800, 19. Come on. 19, 2. Yeah, 2000. Again. 2. 2200. 22, and now 2 on 2200. I have 2. Yeah, 2200. I have I got 2000 up top. You came late. I put you at 21. I put you at 21. Is he okay there? No, I had the 2000 ahead of you. You got to be 21. I got 21. You all right, sir? Yes or no? 2100. I have. I sold it to you, young lady. 2000. Sold it to you. 2000. Did you get a number today? 39. Thank you.
Bring on lot 60 now. Lot 60 is the next one to us. Once again from 3J Farms, also pelvic measured, 72-pound birth weight. That got missed in the catalog, so do make note of that. out of the Born Ready bull going back to the Freedom sired cow, so she kind of stacks up a lot of things right there.
12, 13, 13, 14, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1600, 16, yeah, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 18, dear, 9, clench her out, 18, 18, 18, 19, 19, 2, 2000, yeah, 2, 2000, 2100, 21, 1, I sold the female, 2000, sold the female, 2000, but I'm on. 13, thank you, 13, thank you.
Great eye right there. Let's get a lot 72. 72 will be the next one to us. Come to us from the Henderson Farms. An own daughter of the breed legend, Glacier Chateau 744, guys. I don't know where you would find an own daughter of his this young anywhere in the world. She's out of a 5L Defender cow. You talk about one that's soggy made, and I'll guarantee you, being a Chateau daughter, she will make a cow. Here's a great female.
She's a brood cow. 2000, I'll take 12. 13, yeah, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 1500, 16, 16, 17, 1700, 16, 17, 16, 17, 16's my way down 17, 17, 16, 17.
Might be the worst thing we did all day.
Be 1800. I got the 17 ahead of you. 18, sir. I'm 19. 19, 19, 19, 2000. No, 2000, round her out and get her bought. Yeah, 2, and I have sold out 1900, sold out 1900, but I'm on 13, going to a good pen there, going to a good home.
I'll go to 57. 57 will be the next one to us. 57 comes to us from the Rockin' Sea Cattle Company down there in Gainesville, Texas. An own daughter of the great Dayton Bull from the JCL program is getting ready to have a dispersal after Jimmy died here a while back. Going back to the great Mahogany cow from the Olson program up there in North Dakota. Here's quite a young female, guys. I like her a lot. You study her for what she is. Throw the papers away. You got to admire the depth of body, the rib shape, the hip, and that front end on that female.
1200, 13, 13, word on, 14, 14, 15, 15, yeah, 15, 1600, 15, 16, 15, 16, 17, 1700, I have, 16, 17, I'm going to go, 17, I sold out 1600, sold out 1600, 17, is that right, Clint? 17, the buyer, thank you.
All right, go to the next page. 65 will be the next to us from the 3J Farms. Another one of those great Born Ready daughters, going back to an own daughter of the great Triple S Soldier Bull. You talk about stacking up pedigree. This one gets it done. She is also pelvic measured.
2000 there, on a better heifer here, 1200, 13, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 2, 2000, 2, in now 2, 2100, 1, I'm gonna go, 2100, I have sold out 2000, sold out 2000, put them on. 13, thank you. 13, thank
Great
you.
Buy, go to lot 75. 75 will be the next one to us from the Henderson Farms. And own daughter of the great Marksman Bull. We saw a bull in here just a little bit ago out of him. Up there at the Leland program, Leland Keister's program, these things probably average about $8,000.
We can start there. I'm 8,000 then. Okay, 1,200, 13. 1,300 and 14, 14. 13, 14. 14. Yeah, 15, 16. 1,600 and 17. 1,800 and 18. 1,800. 18, 19. 19. 18, 19. Solve. 19. 1900 I have, 19 sold out, 1800, 13, 13, thank you.
Putting together a nice little females. Good a lot 52. 52, the buyer, come to us from the Osland program. Going back to the great flashback bull. Bull sold for like $120,000 in Denver a few years ago. Going back to the Peeper influenced territory bull on the bottom side of that deal.
Ian Burden, the Burden, 1200 and 13. Ian Burden, the Burden, 1200 and the Burden, 13, 13, Burden, the Burden, 13, up top, 14, 15, 16. I got about 5 of them up there seeing my heifer. Who said 17, 18, Burden, the Burden, 19, Burden, the Burden, 2, Burden, 2100 and Burden, the Burden, 1, 1. Yeah, 2, 3, Burden, the Burden, 2300 and Burden, the Burden, 3. I'm 2200, 3 and 3, 4 and 4 and 4 and 5, Burden, the Burden, 2500 and Burden, the Burden, 5. Yeah, 5. Burden, the Burden, I got 2300 down 500 and Burden, I got 23 here, 5 where I'm Burden, the Burden, let you be 24 if you want to do that. Yeah, 24 Burden, the Burden, 23 4 9 Burden, the Burden, 4. I sold out $2,300, $2,300 and put her on 39, thank you. Don's got a good eye.
Right at the top of the page, lot 50 comes to us once again from the Osland family up there. Another one of these flashback influenced females, you know, super low birth weight. Here's one that is deep, soggy, thick, long, everything you want a female to be.
Yeah, Burden, the Burden, how many dollars then? 2,000 then, Burden, the Burden, 2, don't, 1,200, 13, Burden, the Burden, 13. Yeah, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, Burden, the Burden, 18, 18, Burden, the Burden, 18, 1,800, Burden, the Burden, 16 bit, 18, 18, 19, Burden, the Burden, 18, 19, in 19, Burden, the Burden, 1900 I have, Burden, the Burden, 19, sold out 1,800, sold out 18. 11, the buyer. Thank you.
Good buy on a good female. Good lot 61. 61 is one of those smoky white born ready daughters coming through here. And the cow goes back out of the great Breiler Karuba cow family. If you're familiar with the Canadian program up there at Breiler's, Karuba is a name that is worth gold.
2000 and the 2, 1200 13 14 15 16 17 1700 17 yeah down 17 1700 I have 15 17 1500
better heifer in the ring, guys.
I got 15 16 do you want her 15 16 16 I sold out 1500 13 the buyer thank you.
Go to lot 55. 55 comes from the Henderson program. Going back to Freedom on the top side and take over from the Levinson program on the bottom side of the pedigree. Here's a really nice young female that numbers up really good.
12 13 1200 13 14 15 1400 15 1500 and digit down 15 16 it's 16 1600 on here we go 16 I have sold out 1500 sold out 1500 43 thank you.
All right, next here's lot 56. This comes to us from the Osland program. Going back to Intrepid on the top side of that through the Andres Karuba cow and the anchor one hitch bull on the top side of the maternal pedigree. Here's a really fancy young female from the Osland program.
Here we go. Oh, kind of worth the wait, isn't she?
Yes, sir.
I'm here now. I'm how many $, dear? Hook up with me now. 1200, 13, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, down, dear, 1600, you say, 16's ahead of you now. 16, 17, sir, you gonna do that? Down 16's here. You gotta be 1700. Yeah, now here, down, 18 now. And 18. What down? Net, you're out. You got to be 1800. And you're just starting to see my female. I'm 18. I got 1700 and 1800 here. Down 18. Net, you're out. 18. Show the door. 1700, 1800. I've 18. I have 18. Sold out there 1700. Sold out 1700. Just two. 22. 22, the buyer, thank you.
I got a lot 69 in your catalog. This one comes from the Henderson program once again. Going back, Freedom on the top side, Becton Epic on the bottom side of that pedigree. You talk about a fault-free pedigree from top to bottom. She's walking the ring right now.
Well, two down, 12, 13, 14, 15, 13, 14, 14. I got 13, 14, 15, 15, 1600 dime, 17, 18, 1800 and I'm gonna go 17's online, 18's where time, 1800 dime, 18. Sold out 1700. Sold out 1700. 504. 504. Thank you, Bill.
Go to 58. 58 will be the next one in. 58 comes to us from 3J Farms. Another one of those great hard drive influence females, going back to the right kind bred female and the maternal side through the great Kima's mahogany cow, a past donor cow for 3J Farms up there. I mean, stacks up the numbers pretty well. Top 4% Pro S, top 8% herd builder, and 18% grid master. So this gal gets a lot of things done in a hurry.
In 1200 and 13. I'm 14, 14, 15, 1600 on 17, 1800 and 18, 19, 1900 and 2, 2100 and 1, yeah, 21, 2000 now, 21, 2, I'm 2, 2200 and 3, 3, 3, don't, net, you're out, 2400 and 3, 4, yeah, 23, 24, I'm 2500 and 5, I got 24, 25, 5, 5, don't, 25, Bill, you're out, 5, I got 24, 25, I'm gonna go then, 24, 5, I have, and sold out there, $2,400, sold out $2,400, thank you.
Mahi strikes. Oh,
Buyer
lucky
four,
number
buyer 4, thank you.
Go to lot 64. 64 will be the next to us once again from 3J Farms. Going back to the Great Pious Blockade sired on the top side, and going back to the Fireman Bull from JKC through the Tinsel cow family. I actually own this heifer's grandmother.
2000 there down 2 1200 13 14 14 15 and 16 15 16 I'm 15 16 I'm gonna go 1500 and 16 17 17 18 1800 I'm 19 2 2000 2100 2 2200 21 22 2100 and 202 and I sold out 2100 sold out 2100 17 thank you, good work.
Go to lot 73. 73 would be the next to us from the Henderson program. Deep end over to Wildcat Ribeye, going back to 308. You guys talk about stacking some numbers up. You can read the footnotes as well as I can. This gal will make a cow now. 2000 1200 13 1300 on 1400 on 1500 and 16 17 1600 17 18 1800 1992 2000 and 2100 and 2 yeah 21 2 you're all out in the seats now. I'm in Seminole, Oklahoma, 2100 2200 yeah I'm gonna go 2 and I sold out 2100 sold out 2100 but I'm on 504 thank you. Great buy. Go to 59 in your catalog. 59 comes to us from 3J Farms once again. Beaver hard drive over the top of the Soldier Daughter once again. 72-pound actual birth weight. She has been pelvic measured. You talk about a tank of a young female. She's wide, she's thick, she is good.
1200, 13, 1400, 1500, 16, 17, 1800, 19, 2000, 1, 22, 3, 4, 5, 2505, 5. Here we go, 2405. I have 5, 6 here. I'm 2600, 25. 2600 and 6 7 and the 7 all in 6 7 and the 7 sir down and the
only money,
you want to serve and the 8 now and what's he gonna do this time? Yeah, and the 9 on 28 9 and the 2800 and the 9 I'm leaving and the 9 3 and the 3 and now 3 on the 3100 and the 1. Yeah, 3, 3100, burn the bon, I'm gonna go now. Burn the
yes, sir, yes, Molly.
Burn the 1, I have, burn the 1. Sold out 3,000, sold out 3,000. Put them on 13, put them on 13. Thank you, Clint.
Go to 63. 63 comes to us once again from 3J. Now one of those great born readies going back to the Badlands preferred beef maker bull on the bottom side of that, and through that maternal pedigree, you get the advantage of the great cedar cow family as well. 67-pound birth weight.
3,000 then. 1,200. 12. Yeah, 1,200. 13, 14, 15. 17. 16. 17. 18. 19. 2. Yeah, 2,000. 2. In now 2, and the 2,100, and the pond, I'm going to go, and the 2,100, I have sold out then 2,000, sold out 2,000, put her in a big pin, put her in 13, thank you.
You bet you go to lot 71. 71 will be the next one in. Comes to us from the Henderson program once again. Once again, another one of those great freedom influence females going back to redemption on the bottom side of that. Through the Reba's Robin cow family down there. Here's one that's bred royally as they can make them.
1,200, 13, 13, go. 14, 15, 17, 18, I'm calling you 1,800. Calling you 1,800. 19. I have her. I sold her out there. 1,800. Put her on. 17. Thank you.
We're running out of these open heifers. This will be 67 come to us from the 3J Farms. Once again, another one of those pelvic measured heifers out of the Born Ready Bull, going back to the Chateau sired cow or influence cow on the bottom side of that deal. 72-pound birth weight.
How many dollar down? 12, 13. I'm 1,200, 1,300 on 14, 14, 15, 17, 18, and 19, 2, 2,100. 2,100 now 2. I'm the 2, and I have the sold out there. $2,100, 13. Buyer 13. Thank you.
Go right next to her, lot 68. 68 will be here from the Henderson Farms. Oh, Freedom on top of the epic sire or influence cow going back to Mesmer Packer. Great pedigree right here. We've only got 2 open heifers left, guys.
Captain, 1,200, 13. I'm 13, 14, 15, 15. I'm 1,400 and 1,500 and
better heifer, guys.
Here we go. 1,400 1,500. I have 15. I sold out 1,400. 43, and he knows them now.
Last heifer in the world, guys. This will be 66 come to us. Come to us from the 3J Farms. He started this whole female run. He's going to end her, guys. 68-pound birth weight on this great born-ready young female, going back to Envy, and the Red Man 1T cow on the maternal side of the pedigree.
Come on, tear her down. 2,000, 1,200, 12. Yeah, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16,
this is quite a heifer, guys.
1,800, 19, 19, 2, 2,102, 3, and now 3 on a bird. Are you done? 3, nice, sold out, 2,200, put them on 13, thank you, and we got a few pairs to show you now.
You betcha, we've got some pairs we're going to run past you here. If you came to buy a live animal today, you got 3 chances left. If you told your wife you were coming here to buy live animals and you don't get one bought, I am not vouching for you. This will be lot 77 coming to us here from Troy Smith up there in McAllister. Talk about a heifer or a cow that's really getting it done nice. Take a look at that bull calf. I mean, you talk about a bull calf that's got some substance, some width, some hind quarter in him. For his age, wow, guys. And we're going to let you have the factory right along with that bull calf. Put that bull calf right back in this sale next year. And double your money.
Boy, he's
now.
a monster, isn't he? How many $2,000, 2,100, 2,000, 2050. And now there on a 13, half, 14, 14, 13, 14,
Come back to the auction, guys, right there.
Now how? 1,500, 15, 15, and now 1,600, 17, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, and 19, 2, 19, 2, 2,100, dear, and I got him, 21, 2, I got 2,000,
We're still way under the money,
I
guys.
called you 2,100 now. I called you 2,100 online. You're all right there. Yeah, 2,000, Clint, you got to be 2,100. Yeah, 21, 1, 2, 21, 2. Now, Bill, you're out again. I'm 2, 21, 2, and I'm leaving. I'm 2,200, sold out, $2,100, sold out, $2,100, and put them on. Number 9,
Goodbye,
thank
Jacob.
you.
Go to lot 78 in your catalog. This will be another one of Troy's great pairs here, going back Brown Premier on the top side through the Cheyenne influenced female. And, I mean, this calf is pretty damn good, too. I mean, you look at those calves in that pen, you look at the factory standing beside them, they do that every year, guys. And they have been back with the bull. He can't guarantee they're bred back, obviously, but they've been running back the same way, so they could have a little ticket to go right along with
a
it.
3-in-1 deal. 2,000, 2, 13, 14, 13, 14, 15, 15,
Yes!
1,600 times, 17, 1,800, 1,900, 19, 2. 2, 2,000, 2, 2,100, 1, 2, 2,100, 2,000, 1, sold out way over in left field there, 2,000, 24, the buyer, thank you.
Great buy. The last pair of the day come to us from Troy. Going back to Premier on the Lancer influenced female. She had a heifer calf on March 11th, weighed 67 pounds. Born March 11th, heifer calf, right here, guys.
How many dollars then? 2,000, 2, 13, 14, 1,400, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 1,800, 18. Now you're out, 19. 2, 2,100, 21, 22. I'm better than the better than 2. And now 3 on better than the better than 3.
How can you say no to that face?
22 3. I'm better than the better than 3. Sold out there 2200 and put them on 504. Put them on 504. Thank you.
Great buy, great buy. All right, guys, roll into your catalog, lot 79. We're going to offer you some semen packages here. Come to us from Darrell Rhodes. Darrell's been a great supporter down there every year. We're going to offer you in lot 79 3 straws of the breed legend B. Becton Julian B571. 3 times the money. 3 times the money on this.
I think I've heard of him.
Just a little.
Made quite an impact on the breed, my friends.
Oh, my God.
Julian, we're going to sell you 3 straws. Is that correct?
Yep.
3 times the money. Who give $500 a straw? I'll take 2. 225. Check your mail. 225's all. 25. And now 50. Now 50 in the bed of 75. 250 in the bed of 75. 75. 75. 3. In the bed of 3. 3. I got 275.
When we did the Reds on the Rock sale, I sold this for $1,200 a unit.
We got a ways to go there
got a ways
under
to
the
go.
money. He made a few females, didn't he? I got 275 with Clint. Now 3. I'm gonna go 3. I sold out 275 and put them on 36. Thank you.
Lot 80's the great Nebula P707 bull. We're going to sell you 3 straws, 3 times the money.
Nebula, P707, my friends. How many dollars? $100. Can you do it? 25, 35, 50, 16, 70. It's 70. Where on 70 bed. 70. I'm gonna go 79. Sold out there $60. Put them on 30s. Keep together. Put them on 36. Put them on 36 now.
All right, guys, we've got 3 packages here, 81A, B, or C. We're going to sell them to you by the package now. This is not by the straw. It's by the package. 40 straws in each package. You can see the bulls that are listed in there and how many straws are listed individually with each package. We're going to sell you 81A, which has the Merlin, Franchise the Garden, Marble Bar, Conqueror, Silver Bullet, Chief Sequoia, High Noon, and Navigator. All one money now, not by the straw.
81A, and we're selling you total dollars right here. One money, and tell me, I'm down 500, 200, then worth that, isn't it? 200, 2 and a quarter. I'm quarter, 50, 50, 2 and a quarter, 50, 59, 75, 75. You want to be 60 and try that? 260, 260. Come on, 75, 275, 75. I got 260 now, 75, 85. Now you're out. 85, 275, 85. And I gotta go, sir. 85. Nice, sold out there. 275, and put them on 43. Put them on 43. Thank you.
All right, go right down to page 81B. Has Merlin, Pace Setter, Iron Ore, Epic, Tatanka, Vacation, Merlin, and Make My Day, guys. All one money again.
Be some bulls in there now. 500, 200, 2 and a quarter
Yep.
down. Half, 75, 275. 3, 3 and a quarter down. 3 and a quarter. Now how? On 350, 50 down. 350, 50 down. 350, 50 down. Half, and I have. Half. Sold out 3 and a quarter. Sold out 3 and a quarter. And how's it go?
38.
38 on order. 38 on order.
All
Thank
right,
you.
to the last deal of the day, guys. This will be 81C. 40 units has Merlin, Dawson, Iron Ore, Lazy MCI Spy, Supreme, Vacation, Gold Rush, Profit Builder.
Yeah, burden the burden,
All
burden,
one
hold on, burden, 81C. I'm burden the burden, 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 300 and burden the burden, 3. Yeah, 3, burden the burden, down, down, 200 then, burden the burden, quarter. I'm burden the burden, Ohio, 250, 50, the burden, 200 and burden the burden, 50. I'm gonna go, burden the burden, are you done? Burden the burden, quarter, now half, now 75. I'm 250, then the burden, 75, 75, the burden, 75, fired on, the burden, 75, and I have, burden the burden, 75. I sold it to you, Brody, 250, and put it on. 26, thank you, my friends. I'll let Stuart make a few closing comments, but of course, on behalf of the entire association, myself and my friends at Ringside, appreciate your participation today, and best of luck with your investments.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank each and every one of you for coming. All the consigners, all the buyers, all the bidders, we appreciate each and every one of you. If you did get anything bought today, make sure you stop up at the office. Kay will be more than glad to settle up with you, get your paperwork all in order and how you want everything transferred. Thanks again, and hopefully we'll see you next year.